Hey Paulina, this is John, West Coast Connects. We reached out and spoke with somebody last week, promised this free video, so here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and sweet. Just want to show you three tips that you can do to really maximize your traffic online. So with that, let me get started. So looking through your site, you guys are doing a fantastic job with a lot of things. There's a lot of cool things, features that you have here. Your website is designed beautifully. You have, a couple call us now features right here where everybody can see them. You don't really have a form submit to the bottom. Usually you have one at the top, maybe a virtual chat button here, but you do have a way to be reached quickly, so that's pretty good. Looking through your site, the only thing I would say looking through the entire site is that there's just not a ton of content here, and specifically content with like buyer intent keywords. So, looking at what you're ranking for, you are ranking on 14 keywords, most of it having to do with skylight or, your name. But as you can see here, your site is like a car without an engine. It's just not, you're not ranking high enough to really get any traffic. So, it's there, it's beautiful, but nobody's really seeing it. So, really what you want to do with these keywords, and I went ahead and looked in Dallas. Obviously, with Dallas, there's a lot of roofing. I found 16,000 searches a month. That's just in Dallas. That's not even including, if you do like Frisco or Arlington or Garland or any of those suburb cities, just Dallas itself, there's 16,000 searches for Dallas. And again, there's other keywords for DFW, for Fort Worth. So there's a ton of different keywords and volume that you can go after. But, if I wanted to rank for say Dallas roofing, right? I would have that, verbatim as it's typed within a, as a heading, maybe throughout my text, maybe even save one of these images as that keyword instead of work design roofers workers. I would have this as, Dallas roofing, Dallas roofing companies, stuff like that. And what happens is when Google crawls your site, they see that you have those keywords verbatim within your content, and it allows you to rank faster and more efficiently if you have those keywords within your site. So content's really important, and then these headings are really what Google crawls first. So having keywords within your headings really important in ranking for those specific keywords. And it is a ranking factor, content, not only quality of content, but also quantity. So the more content you have, not only does it help you rank faster, it also helps in that you can have more keywords throughout your site. So content's super important. Definitely would be my first tip for you guys. My second tip involves your Google business profile. So, these are a great way to add, get people to call your phone and hit your website. They're a great tool. And how you really improve upon these and strengthen them up and grow them is really, I mean, there's a lot of ways, but there's three ways I'll show you. The first is add reviews. The more five-star reviews, the better. Google feels that if you have a lot of five-star reviews, you're likely, to be trusted by the people that are doing that are hiring you. You're doing quality work, and that's important to them because what they want is they want people that come search their site to find exactly what they're looking for and be happy with it. So reviews are a great way. You can do that in a multiple of ways. You can send emails to clients after you're done. You can pay purchase reviews. There are companies that will do five-star reviews for you. There are also one way we found that's been really productive is you get a QR code, you link it to your Google review form, and then you print that off, laminate it, give it to your installers, and at the end of every job, they give it to the property owner, and the property owner can give you a review in the matter of seconds, if not a minute or two. So really quick way to get reviews, and it auto populates automatically. So that would be the first thing. This information here needs to be pretty consistent throughout the web. So say you have a Yelp page or Nextdoor page, Angie's List, Home Advisor, whatever it may be, you want to make sure that everything is pretty consistent. So, if your hours don't match this, Google doesn't like that. They want to see that people will get the same information on various platforms, and that's pretty important in for Google, is that they there's accurate information and that people get the same information searching different platforms. And then last but not least, you want to save photos that are saved as keywords. So if I were to upload a photo, I would save it as, say, Dallas roofing, and I might pick this location here and tag it, and Google will feel that you did a roof or a service in that location, and you just keep building and growing, and Google kind of gets an idea of what your service area is, and they can start building and growing this your Google business profile. So really important and a great way to bring traffic to your site. Last but not least, just build and grow your site and strengthen it up. And how you do that is really by adding referring domains and backlinks to your site. And all referring domains are is websites that send links back to your site. And what you're really looking for is do follow links. So as you can see here, you have 5 do follow links that are that's giving you this numerical strength and trust for your site. And typically what you want to be is 20s, 30s, 40s, and you'd like to see a 1-to-1 ratio. So, if since this is a 12, you'd like to see that somewhere near a 12. Doesn't always happen perfectly, but that's kind of what you're looking for. And just to show you what that looks like with your competition, this is Lawn Smith. Obviously, they're a huge company there in Dallas, and as you can see, really strong. They have 200 do follow links versus your 5, right? And they're getting 2,600 clicks a month. So obviously it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money to get to this point. But I mean, at this point, they're getting a ton of volume and a ton of calls every day, and that's kind of what you're trying to build towards. So I hope this has been helpful and informative. I hope I've showed you some things that you can do. Feel free to put this action in place. If you need somebody that knows what they're doing or you'd like more information, please feel free to reach out. My contact information is in the email. I also have a link to our Google Calendar. If you want to talk with myself or my business partner Jackie, just fill out the form. Pick a time that works for you, and one of us will give you a call at whatever time works for you. So with that, have a great day and God bless.